In the military, leadership comes in a lot of different forms, but the qualities of leadership are really important. You have to have a vision. And not only that, you have to have a vision to inspire others, not only to follow, but in order to take the lead, to take the reins. In this case, I'm honored here to do the Community Leadership Award, and this is due to a young man that I've known over the years. By the way, shameless plug, I am a member of a sponsors, a board of directors. I'm not a client. However, I have seen the success rate with clients there. And I also want to shout out to the veterans out there. If you're struggling with addiction, it's okay to ask for help. It is. It's okay. That shows courage. Shows courage. Okay, so this year's recipient, his colleagues have labeled him with a lot of wonderful things. They called him a inspiration, a mentor. They look at the ways that he had broadened the applications of mental health as distributed to our most vulnerable community members. He looks at how he can help those that have a criminal record come back, deal with those goals, and readjust successfully back to our communities. I have admired him a lot of ways for the things that he's done, his walk of life, his posts that he deals with, as many of us have. But the hard work that he has done has elevated him to a position now that he is the Deputy Director of Sponsors. I hope I got that right. I did, because he's shaking his head. So I do want to bring him up here at this time. And like I said, I did have 5 hours. I'm going to end it short because some of you got to go to work, and I got to give you some more beauty sleep. But I do want to bring him up. Nick, Chris, come forward, please. Ask Nick if he wants to say a few words. Yeah, just do it.
I'm going to set this down before I break. Good morning. Thank you so much for this honor, and thank you for those who nominated me. I did prepare 2 sets of remarks. One set of remarks was just in case the emotions were so great that I had to make an exit off the stage. The other set was had a bit more talking points to it, so if you see me dashing that way, you'll know what happened. I usually don't have a hard time speaking in front of people, but when the focus is on me and my story, it's a little bit more difficult. See, I was a client of Sponsors around 13 years ago. When I left as a client, I told Ron Chase and Paul Solomon, both who are here at my table today with me, that I was going to come back someday as an employee. When I was a client, I arrived at Sponsors with nothing. And when I left, I had my feet firmly planted on the ground, a job, some savings, and a place of my own. My story is not uncommon for Sponsors participants. Many, many, many men and women leave Sponsors the same way that I did. When returning to Sponsors as an employee around 8 or 9 years later, the program had more than tripled. There were so many more services, employees, and programs than when I left. There were newer buildings, more beds, and more sites where services were being delivered and where housing was. On more than one occasion, I thought to myself what kind of impact I might have on this organization that I cared so much about. I've been very fortunate to help bring programming into our Lane County Jail, bring additional programming options to Sponsors, and build a mental health program from the ground up that is doing quite well and helping our clients releasing from prison that may have otherwise slipped through the cracks. I was asked recently what makes me keep coming back to Sponsors. Although I'd never really quite thought about it like that before or in that kind of depth, the answer was simple: helping to heal people. Everyone in this room is in the business of healing people, from our courts, police, jail, and treatment. We're here to help heal the wounded. and help to assemble the pieces of their lives, the broken pieces of their lives, and the collateral lives around them. And while we're working to heal folks, we build relationships with other healers and creatively devise new ways to heal better and help more people, all the while putting our community on the map for innovation and collaboration. It was not the books, the curricula, or the Father Martin videos that helped change my life. It was not how new the treatment center was or how horrible the jail cell was, although I'd been in both of those too. It was not the harshness or the leniency of the sentence that pushed me in a different direction. It was the people along the way. 15 years ago, 3 years ago, last month, and this morning. I got into this work because of my personal histories and struggles. I stay in the work because of our clients' histories and struggles. My feelings are well summed up in a poem by William Blake that I'll conclude with. It says, I sought my soul, but my soul I could not see. I sought my God, but my God eluded me. I sought my brother and found all three. Thank you.